Go check out FIFACoinTrader.com for excellent deals in buying and selling coins on FIFA Ultimate Team. Hey guys, Coleybo3 here, and welcome to episode 42 of the Real Day. Now, I started this episode off with some trading, and I am trading with informs for this episode. I have found them to be quite profitable in the last, I suppose, week or two since I've started trading with them. But you see there, the first player up is a Ronaldinho, and after I show you how much I buy him for, I'm going to show you how much I sell him for, and that goes for all the other players. So you see there, I got Ronaldinho for 156k, I sold him for 174k, which gives us a profit of 9,300 after tax. Next up was Nong, who I bought for 38k, sold for 48k, and that gave me a profit after tax of 7,600. Next up was Raphael, who I bought for just under 32k, sold him for just under 40k. I made a profit of nearly 6k on him. And next up was Popov, who I bought for just over 70k. I sold him on for 80k, so I got a profit of 5,500 after tax on him. Probably could have got a bit more if I waited, but I just wanted to get him sold. And our biggest profit was Hamsik, who we bought for 50k, sold on for 65k, which gave us a profit of 11,750. So altogether, the profit that I made on every single one of them players was nearly 40,000. It was actually only 75 coins off making 40,000 off only 5 players. So we are back into that trading groove, back to I suppose being effective at trading, because we need to be if we want to get to Ronaldo and make this series what it should always be, which is the Real Day. And you do need Ronaldo to be the Real Day. But I just showed you that pack just to include it. I did have it there, and if I didn't show it, I know I would have got someone in the comment section saying hey, you had one pack, why didn't you show it? So yeah, there it was. It got nothing good. It got some Ricardo Costa guy or something. But anyways, on into the matches, and you'll see here the first guy I come up against has a full service team apart from Welliton, and also that Bundesliga keeper in goals. I think it was Bundesliga. I didn't quite catch a glimpse of him, but you see there, I do end up taking the lead. Benzema gets quite fortunate, bit of a mix-up in the defence, and a nice finesse shot to make it 1-0. And you'll see here, Di Maria with a nice bit of skill, turns in, defender slides in, and he strikes it with his left foot. Great finish there to make it 2-0, and things went from bad to worse for my opponent when Benzema does the little Berba spin. He gets taken out. Bit fortunate there to get the penalty. Benzema steps up, smashes it down the centre, and that is 3-0 to the Real Day. And you'll see here, I do grab another one. Jesse Rodriguez with a beautiful bit of skill, takes the strike, keeper saves, but who's there with the rebound? Xabi Alonso, or Xavi Alonso, however you want to say it. 4-0, and in the 90th minute, I just got another goal, and it was with Benzema with his head. He actually completed his hat-trick there, so congratulations Benzema. That's how the game ended, 5-0 in total, and you'll see that I absolutely dominated him. 24 shots, 18 on target, and that means that we now have 9 points in Division 1. Our record isn't the greatest, so 3 wins with 2 losses. Anyways, into the next game, we come up against a guy who's got a fairly decent team. He's got some good players in there like Aguero, Nasri. He's got quick wingers. Look at that, in Zogbia and Theo Walcott, who always cause trouble. There's a lot of pace in there, but I do open up the scoring. A bit fortunate there. Jesse Rodriguez takes the shot. It just rebounds out to Özil, who has the easiest of finish. And again here, look at Benzema just jumping over the ball. I get a little bit sweaty. Play it over Jesse Rodriguez. But hey, if he's going to bring his keeper out, I am sure as hell gonna sweat that goal. And I do make it 2-0. And in the 45th minute, he gets a bit lucky. Look at this. It bounces up in the air. And I think I'm going to win the header there. It falls for his only player among about 3 or 4 of my players there. Whitlock, and Nasri hits it home to make it 2-1. But you see, I get a decent amount of fortune here. And he thinks I'm going to sweat it out again, so I did the exact opposite of what he was going to think I was going to do, and I ended up finessing it to make it 3-1. And yeah, just on the stroke of the hour mark, you'll see there, that was actually Ramos who had that finesse shot. Ramos, what was he doing up in the box? And Benzema with the epic fail, falling into the net. But it was 4-1, and at the final whistle, I don't know why he did that. He quit. He's obviously going to lose his DNF, but I don't know if he really cares. And I do end up getting the win, and we are up to 15 points, so we only need another, I don't know how we went from 15, from 9 to 15. Oh yeah, that's why, because when I was on 9 points after the first game, I was meant to actually be on 12, but it didn't update for some reason. I was very confused why it didn't. And then when I went and played the next game and won that game just there, I ended up on 15 points. So it took a while to register, I guess. Anyways, into the last game. I am 1-0 up already while I was trying to explain that last bit there. And again here, look at that. Jesse Rodriguez, upgraded Jesse Rodriguez is absolutely amazing. His normal card is unreal, but his upgrade is just simply superb. Scores so many goals for me. And again there, he is the main man. He scores once again, and that was 3-0. And just on the stroke of half time, a shot. Jesse Rodriguez finesses it. It bounces back for Otzel. Sorry, that wasn't even Di Maria. He gets the second bite at the cherry, and that was me 4-0. My opponent said, nah, I'm done. That is it. And he rage quit. And that was all she wrote. 18 shots, 13 on target. He only had 1 on target. So a good win there. And we are now up to... Oh, no, we're on 15 points now. All right, this is completely confusing to me now. I don't know what happened. Either way, I got 3 wins and supposedly 9 points. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, that is it for this episode, guys. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. If this gets up to 1,000 likes, I'll make sure to get an episode out of the Real Dale in 2 days' time. So that will be on Monday. So get liking right now and get it up to 1,000 likes. But otherwise, subscribe, and I will see you next time.